You guys, it is Mary.
And
We invite you guys to like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment.
down below because today we are going to be reviewing Sister Wives season 14, episode 12 and 13. Moving along, you guys. But yes, so Mary basically is getting kicked out of her house by a forest fire.
Yes.
And she was staring at the camera like, oh, you know, when it really matters, Cody comes. Mind you, this man did not hug her, didn't even look her way.
Even as he was leaving,
He said
and
nothing.
she had decided to stay in the house, but she's not moving until the very last minute. As he left her, anything could have happened to her. The fire could have engulfed her house or whatever. And even at that, he does not hug her. But here comes Mary with her praise of him. You know, one thing I love about Cody, when the shit hit the fan, here he is.
Yes.
Anywho,
But yeah,
she starts to have a meltdown. You know, and I thought that it was very unfair the way she just went off on Christine. Christine arrived to help her pack her things into the truck. You know, important things. And as soon as she goes, Christine, this is not time to goof off. And Christine wasn't even goofing off.
I think she was triggered because Cody didn't care to see whether she died.
He didn't come
like
in.
even
He
if
was
she
still
were
sitting in the
even
truck,
if
I
she
think.
were to die, he would not hug her. He would not give her a kiss. He would not say any last goodbyes.
So
I think
was
she
a
was
little
triggered
upset.
by that, so
I
she
see.
went off on Christine.
Yeah.
And Christine was like, "Sweetie, I'm asking you, what do you need? Do you need anything from me?"
Yeah.
And she was just going
Then
off,
she starts
yelling and all this
my
stuff.
eyebrows. I have no eyebrows.
She was mentally unstable.
Like she
and
was
I just couldn't help but roll my eyes from here to Timbuktu.
like
I'm
she
just
reminded
like,
me. Did she remind you of someone we know?
Cody.
Yeah. Just too much.
It was actually too much.
And then she goes upstairs. She finds her marriage license. She's showing it to Robin, and she's like, "Look at this." And then Robin says, "Just trash it." And she says, "Yes, I ought to just trash it." And then she says, "No, I can't. It's a part of my heart." And then Robbie said, "If you trash yours, I'll trash mine." And then she says, "No, I can't do it because it's part of my heart." And then Robbie says, "I was just kidding." "No, you weren't, Robin. You will want her to trash it, you know, because you don't want any evidence that she was married to Cody." I mean, she was just spazzing out. And then I really didn't see her pack much into the truck.
Yeah.
And at the end, she decides anyhow that she's going to stay. She's not going to leave. So why did she have all that drama fest?
I don't know. I feel like just like Cody, sometimes she can be an attention person or whatever. So
and
I
he
just
doesn't like that. Maybe that's why he doesn't like her, because she takes the attention from him, maybe.
yeah. They both have issues mentally.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Robin is still on this whole thing about the housing. She basically still does not want to rent. She does not want to buy because she feels like it's taken away from Coyote Pass.
Yeah.
But Cody has decided to sit down and have this conversation with her where he's like, you need to make a decision. Like, you need to let me know or whatever that are you going to be there for? Are you going to be there with me to sign? And she said, if it's the last thing I have to do, then yes, I will sign or whatever.
Yeah.
But he's like, no, I need a yes from you.
Yeah.
I need a yes from you.
And
I'm
even
just
after
like,
she
Cody,
says yes, he wants her now to be excited. He wants her to
It's
her
like-
to show him that she's excited about the fact that they're now going to buy.
But she does
was
not
like,
want to.
I don't feel that right now, so I can't be excited about it right now. And so he gets upset about that. But you know something? I'm not sorry about that, Robin, because I remember when it was Mary's turn, and she wasn't excited about going to Coyote Pass, but she said she will. Remember, she wanted Cottonwood instead.
Mm-hmm.
And she wouldn't show that happiness. You all were getting on her because she didn't have an exuberant confirmation that
like,
Coyote Pass was the one. So
my thing is, I feel like
he's doing the same thing.
I feel like I feel like with Mary,
Mm-hmm.
no, I feel like with Cody and Robin, they do this thing where they like to be both of them like to be in control.
Yeah.
But they do this thing with people where it's like dance monkey dance.
Yes.
Like, you don't want to do this.
Even
but
if you don't want to do it.
You don't want to do this, but I need you to let me know that you're excited so I don't feel like an asshole for forcing you to do this.
Yes.
So I just feel like it's unfair, but also, Robin, I don't feel bad for you.
No.
You force all these people to move there for your son.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but I do not care that Dayton is going to Arizona.
Yeah.
Go visit him.
Yeah.
Like what all the other mothers do.
Exactly.
If that is your passion and your goal, you do not have to manipulate Cody into going and being in Flagstaff.
Yeah.
Like you can just move there by yourself.
There are no
like
polygamous
Cody,
families there. None.
like Cody has no sexual relationship really. I want to say with all three wives, because I mean Janelle
Yeah.
really don't really care for Cody to see her all the time, whatever.
That might
Christine,
be a
he has
once in a month
basically broken her down, so I'm
Yes.
sure he's withholding affection. Mary,
Yeah.
he don't even check to see if she's alive. So
And he found out
I
in
mean,
season 16 that they hadn't had sex for 10 years.
exactly. So I mean, honestly, Robin, you could have gone by yourself and been like, I really want to be there with Dayton. But my thing is, I just feel like it's fake. That's my issue with her.
Yeah.
Like, yes, they'll be in two different states, but I just feel like it's unfair that you keep on dragging them along. And I know you keep on saying that I don't have this favoritism. Da
Oh,
da
I don't have
da.
this power over him. Yes, you do.
You
and
have-
you know that.
You know you do, because I mean, you got your like things that take women years to accomplish.
Yeah, you got that.
You
in 5
got that
years.
in 5 years, and really in 2 or 3 years, because she married him quite quickly,
Mm-hmm.
got pregnant, sealed that relationship, got a business within the
Yes.
first year,
Yes.
and then got
First few years.
basically she's the legal wife now.
Yes.
Like you got all this stuff done, Robin. So please just save me your sob story about how he's giving you a hard time.
Exactly.
The reason why you are also suffering is because
He's just an asshole.
This trip was not ordained by God, and it was really you two who went and
Arranged.
decided to do this, and
Exactly.
you forced everybody to. You basically uprooted all of your kids
Yeah.
for your one child,
Yeah.
who was not even biologically anybody's.
Yeah.
You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
he's not Cody's biological.
Exactly. So
We
really,
never
we ain't got no
adopted.
connections, Dayton. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but it's just I felt like it was wrong. So that's also why you're getting some of the chastisement, as
Yeah.
far as I'm concerned.
And that's why
So-
probably you're not going to get that miracle that you want of getting a rental. Because why should God bring you a miracle when He
Wait,
already
you have
gave
been
you all a
here.
miracle before?
And you've been
Yeah.
manipulative. You spat on that
You were like
because
the
you wanted to be
Eve
in the
behind.
country.
Yeah.
And you're here saying that us spending all this money is worth it if we have better air.
Yeah. You were
Better
like that,
air?
Yeah. You were like
What does
that
that even
snake
mean?
in the Garden of Eden
Yeah.
that tempted Eve. That's what it is.
I don't know why they're at our gate.
That's the guy who usually comes for her, I think. He came back because remember she has to go to the doctor or
Anyway, he
something.
walked that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's just my thing. You know,
Yeah.
I just feel like the whole thing is kind of unfair.
Certainly
What
for
they
the
did
wives.
to them. So I just feel like, at this point, Robin, you get what you get,
Yeah.
and it is what it is.
I mean, Janelle, she doesn't care because this has been her ideal place to move to,
Facts.
actually.
I know, but also I feel like Janelle does not want to rock the boats because the thing
But she
is,
likes
she
the
was so
mountain.
traumatized by Hunter. She really was traumatized
Yeah.
by Hunter and the way that he had reacted with that whole thing.
Mhm.
And she really did not even want to do that to Gabriel.
Mm-hmm.
But she went along with it because I'm sure Cody was telling her that, this is what's going to happen if
Mhm.
you don't acquiesce or whatever. Because she was hell-bent on not doing it to Gabriel. But I feel like some way, somehow, Cody kind of broke
Talked
that
her
whole thing.
into-
Yeah,
yeah.
kind of broke her down a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's how I felt about that whole thing.
Yeah.
But yes, so they basically will not be able to go onto Coyote's Pass for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it said Janelle is in North Carolina in the summer.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
because,
so she's going to go see Maddie.
Maddie keeps on having these contractions. She's been having contractions for 3 days.
Well, it's basically like a false labor, like
It
she
was a
had
false
with
alarm. Yeah.
a false labor like she had with her first child, Axel.
Yeah.
So I feel so bad for Maddie. Like she's
These
really
long
traumatizing me with this birthday. Like I'm honestly
But,
here
you know,
sitting down.
hers,
How can I have a
honestly-
surrogate? Like that's what I'm thinking. Seriously,
No, but
like let the first
honestly,
two be
her,
surrogates.
no, you don't have to think that. Hers is not the norm. It really is not the norm, even for first-time babies. Because all of the wives, I mean, these women have had babies before, and all of them are saying that this is not the norm. Certainly not 5. I've heard of 3 days, but not 5 days. You're in labor and stuff. And this
But I
time,
feel like it might not be the norm, but also I feel like every woman is also different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like also I have I have a
Other-
heart murmur, so I always think about that
Yeah,
with
you
the
do,
whole
okay.
thing. So I'm just like, God forbid, like I have some traumatic pregnancy.
You're not gonna
My
have a
little
traumatic
heart will not be able to take it.
God doesn't give us things that we can't handle. I don't think so. So
Yeah.
yeah, you should be just fine.
Yeah, we hope.
But yeah,
Um,
So Janelle is there. Actually, Cody also went there.
Yeah, they also went there to go see how everything was going and everything
But
stuff
then
like
he
that.
says when he realized it was a false alarm, he's like, I gotta get back to Arizona.
Cause I have a wife in Arizona. Like you can't even
I have
go
a wife
2
in
minutes
Arizona who is out of a home.
and who needs to be settled.
Yes, and I was thinking to myself, he never even mentioned Mary about the whole fire thing.
He does not care if Mary is alive
And
or
it's-
dead.
You know, the editors and the producers are so shady. They put this picture of
them
Robin
being married, yeah.
and Cody, so at least they want us, the viewers, to know exactly what wife he's talking about, even though he didn't say Robin.
Yeah.
But they're like, let's put this picture just so that the audience knows this is who he means. Shady.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that was all for this particular episode.
Yeah.
We are chewing along, and join us for. I hope you guys saw the live that we did
Yes, you
for
guys.
episode season 17, episode 2, and hopefully we'll do that again
Yeah, I think
next this Sunday. Hopefully.
yes, it's like up to 300, 400 views now. You guys really, it seems like you guys really enjoyed that one or whatever. But you guys, please comment down below what time you guys would like to see the lives. Because we
Yes.
had ours at 10 a.m. America time, but it was 6 p.m. our time.
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, we are 8 hours ahead of you guys. So the reason why we did it that early is because we did want you guys to be able to see us and have good lighting.
Yes.
Now, if you guys decide that you guys want it later in the day, if you guys are okay with us sacrificing good lighting to be able to join the live, we can do that.
Yes.
Okay, and we can do it a little bit later in the day. Maybe we can do it at 9 or 10 or something like that.
Yes,
so we
absolutely.
give you guys maybe noon or 1 p.m.
Absolutely.
But yeah, please let us know, you guys, what you guys thought about the lives. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe,
Yes,
subscribe, you guys. We're trying to get to 1,000 soon. But yeah, it's Mary.
And
You guys have to like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below.
Bye.
Bye.